Hello, players of World of Warcraft. Today is an exciting day because today I have finally made over 1,000,000 gold, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it. And you want to know how I did it? My little secret. Well, you can buy these things called WoW tokens. If you buy 10 of them, you can get over 1,000,000 gold. Isn't that crazy? I'm just kidding. I did it the hard way. I made my gold through alchemy, and I'll show you exactly how I did it in this episode right now. The first thing I do is I go through the auction house and I look at herbs. And I buy these herbs to make flask. And I got all my flask at rank 3. So based on my cost to make rank 3 flask, I calculate the average cost per herb I need. And then I look at the herbs, and if it's around the average cost, a little high or a little low, I buy the herbs out. So let's say you can sell the flask of the 7th demon for 700 gold, and it costs you around 400 to 500 gold to make it, on average. We're talking about averages here. Therefore, as long as you buy your herbs at the cost of below 500 to 400 gold total, I'm talking about like you need 10 Aetherial or 10 Fargan Schnagel, however you pronounce that, and the cost of 10 of these herbs is less than the cost. It is the total cost to make the flask, and it is around 500 gold. You're going to make a 200 gold profit on a flask. I know I kind of just rambled there and said a lot of stuff in that sense, but here's the point. As long as the total cost of making that flask is under the total price, as under the price of selling that flask, you're gonna make profit. Now, some days the price of a certain herb is gonna go up, and the price of other herbs are gonna go down. As long as the average price is around where you want your cost to be under 500, or the price it is to sell it, you're gonna make profit. That's the whole point here. I hope that made sense. And of course, if you have rank 3, you're going to also get random flasks. I mean, it's going to make random extra flasks. Like, sometimes it'll make 2 flasks instead of 1, or 7, or it's crazy. So you're going to make a lot more than your expected profit. I mean, than, your average price it is to make 1 flask. Another thing, sometimes you're going to have to go out and farm herbs. For some reason on our server, there's never any foxflower in the auction house, which is strange because I feel like foxflower is the easiest thing to farm. You every now and then you'll get a fox that drops like 10 foxflowers. It's so easy. I don't understand why it's not in the auction house. It drives me crazy. So once I buy up my herbs, I send it to my alchemist, which is also my main. I'm a demon hunter. Oh, and another thing, I could easily tell you the average price of the cost of what it is to make flasks on our server, but it's different. It's going to be different on every server you go on. So you just got to calculate it out yourself. Add up the cost it takes to create each flask, and that's going to vary from day to day, week to week. Tuesdays is probably going to, the cost or the price of flasks are going to go up because people raid on Tuesdays, apparently. And, depending on the supply of your herbs, they're going to vary as well. Another thing is, I mean, it might not be as profitable at rank 1 or 2. I've been doing this for a while now at rank 3, so you've got to add it up. Don't do it if it's not profitable. That's the underlying thing. It doesn't help to lose money. Although, at rank 2, you need to make flasks to get to rank 3, so it's worth spending the gold just to get to rank 3, because that's where you're going to make all the money at, or all your gold at. Now, once I finish buying all my herbs and sending them to my demon hunter, I'm going to get on my demon hunter. He's also my main right now, and my alchemist. And I'm not going to, make all the herbs I just bought, because I kind of want to stock up for Tuesday, because the price of flasks go up on Tuesday. Because the demand goes up because people want to raid, they need the flasks raid. But you also want to have stuff in the auction house at all times. You're not going to make money if it's not in the auction house. It's that simple. So what I do is I make 10 of each, and you usually get 20. So it's crazy because with the rank 3 you always get extra flasks. So once I get my herbs up, it's pretty simple from here. You just make 10 flasks of each to put in the auction house. And on Tuesday you want to bulk up and get all your herbs before Tuesday, so you can put a shit ton of flasks in the auction house because you're going to sell a ton. And you'll be able to see how much you get with rank 3, because I'm going to make 10 of each. And, you know, it varies from, I mean, it's obviously, it's a probability. I mean, it's not, you're not always going to get the same each time, because it's random. You never know. I mean, there's obviously odds that you're going to get this many types. Like right now I got 24 of those kind of flasks. You know, sometimes you're going to get 18, sometimes you might not even only get 10. You never know what's going to happen. Now, once I'm going to fast forward through this stuff, and once I finish making up my flasks, we're going to mail it to my bank alt and put it all in the auction house. Like I said before, you're not always going to get the same amount. I mean, usually it doubles. But I mean, on average, you're going to get doubled what you make with rank 3. But not always. It's not always guaranteed. Then I'm going to get out my bank alt. I'm going to get these in the auction house. And they're probably going to sell later tonight. Most likely. Obviously, I don't know. Sometimes certain flasks don't sell very well. I feel like the green ones don't sell as good as the rest of them. The flask of 1,000 armies, whatever. I don't use it. I mean, and then and I feel like intellect and agility sell really well for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, you'd think they'd all sell well because everybody needs that. But I guess there aren't as many tanks. You know, I mean, there's only 2 tanks per most raids, where like everybody needs intellect and agility. I guess there's more people who use agility. I don't know. I don't know what happens, but that's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be. You know what? It's probably different on your server or on some other server, but that's how it is on my server. So, whatever. Now, I also want to show you how I farm foxflower. It might be a better way. I don't know, but this is how I like to farm foxflower. I like to start at the Ironclave, or whatever you call it, up here at the south side of the map, and then I like to roam a little over the mountains and then up to the sky, this edge of here, the coast, over, up and around, and then I like to come back down to the south side over by Val'sharah, up through the totem, and then kind of up through here to the harpy places, and then back down. So I kind of like spiral outside and come back in. Now I also like to farm on my druid, because I feel like druids are the best to herb on, because you don't have to leave flight form. You can just fly around and collect your herbs. It's so easy. I just feel like druids are made to farm herbs on. It's like worgans are made to skin. You know, they're the fastest skinner, and druids are the best at herbing. That's just what I feel. That's pretty much all I got for you. Now, as a recap for the video, what you want to do is you get your flask up to rank 3 for alchemy, and you basically buy the herbs in the auction house and make flasks. Sometimes you gotta farm some certain herbs that aren't in the auction house, like foxflower for some reason, whatever. Easiest herb to farm, never in the auction house. So I don't understand why, but whatever. Sometimes you gotta farm it. It takes like an hour to get like 300. But once you get your flask up to rank 3, you're gonna make like 1,000,000 gold in 3 weeks, roughly. Now I'm starting to work on jewel crafting, so I'll make a video on that later once I get, you know, jewel crafting up, ranked up to 3 and stuff. I'm just starting it, so it's gonna take me a while. And then I'll work probably on like tailoring and enchanting and blacksmithing, leatherworking, and engineering, probably last. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. We're going to come out with more videos. Like I said, I'm going to come out with jewel crafting and whatnot. And one more thing, this video is brought to you by the Cooler Master Devastator 2 LED gaming keyboard and mouse combo. The Cooler Master's exclusive switches are durable and feel like mechanical switches with satisfying tactile feedback. The single LED blacklight helps you type at night, plus it looks super cool. It may not be unbreakable, but it sure can take a beating. Be in total control. Your cursor goes where you want, as fast as you want, even during intense gaming. As far as the mouse goes, the solid rubber sides provide maximum grip. You can also have absolute control of the volume and music right at your fingertips. Is there a better keyboard and mouse combo? Maybe, but not at $32.89. This can be your keyboard. All you have to do is click my affiliate link below and it'll take you to Amazon where you can purchase this puppy right now. Well, I'm glad I got that out of the way. The next video I will make on gold making will be on jewel crafting. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching and have a great day.